Monday on Home and Family, we welcome back actor and comedian Dave Coulier, and actor Thomas Barbuska from Fox's The Mick joins us. Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, Maria, thank goodness, is here because we're the same size to show us how to make embellished Easter eggs. And John we couldn't see John because of the chandelier, so he's down to our size.
This is what
happens when you're with girls under, well, 5 feet, 5'2".
5'2", maybe 5'2". I'm sorry.
That's enough. All right, so Maria, you got Easter eggs for us.
Yes.
What are we doing? What are these?
I love Easter, and I always host an Easter brunch, and of course I have my son, so I always try to think of projects to do with him, but I did these, I'm gonna say, for me this year, because these are super cute and trendy. Like, I mean, I had to say I'm a little inspired by Kim Douglas and her unicorn, costume.
I was a unicorn.
So I decided to,
in my eyes.
Look at how beautiful she is.
Oh, look at, there I was with the purple hair and a little unicorn.
And the best thing about this, these are not real eggs from chicken.
Exactly. No. So I said at the top of the show that I could share a secret with you about how you could
I just let it out?
No, it's good timing. And so, but that's the secret, is of course to support the veganism. Yes. But these are actually the fake eggs are actually really great to work with because, like I said, I have a 3-year-old. Can I tell you, when these were on my counter drying, he knocked them over at least 5 times. So. John. Just like that. Sorry.
Don't throw the ball.
No. So, Maria, what are we making first?
Okay, so we'll do the cactus ones first. I almost want to cry. They're so cute. Wow. So the big one you can see over there is actually a fake egg as well. They come in different sizes at the craft supply store. Oh, yeah. And then I just glued them on. So I'm going to show you guys the steps for that. I'm slightly obsessively proud of my invention. Yes. So yeah, this is styrofoam, and of course it's bad for the environment. So I tried to repurpose it, and I stuck a bunch of toothpicks in there. So when I paint the eggs, I place them on here, and it allows it to dry and not get, like, if you place them anywhere else, it would.
Are you torturing the eggs by making them lay on the bed of
No,
they're fake. They're fake eggs.
They do look slightly tortured. But yeah, so then I painted these, just painted them green, and then for the little spikes, I use a Sharpie, and so it's super easy. Oh, and like we mentioned, or like I wanted to mention before, you asked me what are some tricks with painting the eggs. So when you paint them, I do wear gloves just because the paint will get all over your hands, and so I'll hold them like this and paint around here, let it dry, and then move it over, and then feel like, oh, whoops, I missed a spot. But such is life. And then, but you're not going to see the bottom of it anyways. And then I just use the Sharpie, and I just draw little marks like that.
To make the little,
it looks easy because she's been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you just go in and do that. And I'm going to pick one up that's already,
back to the torture bed.
Back to the torture bed. And then I use a little piece of just pink tissue paper to add a little color for the little,
the little top.
Yeah, the little prickly pear, flowers that come on there.
Adorable.
So I put a little bit of the hot glue.
And we have glue guns everywhere in this house.
I mean, I live for glue guns.
Everywhere,
And then you just put it on, just like that. And I just crumbled it up. There's really no trick to that. And as you can see over here, I got a cute little flower pot, and I just filled it with rocks.
Stones.
And then just poured a bunch of hot glue over the top of the stones, and then placed the egg on top. It's super cute.
That is
so easy. And then you can get really creative, and that's all it took to make them stick together is the glue.
Well, how do we make unicorns?
Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't want to be a unicorn? I mean,
how do we make unicorns? Call Kim's mom and dad.
Exactly. So for the unicorns, obviously take your egg, and then for the little cone, I have felt here, but I also use some of this sparkly paper, and it's stiff paper, so you want to make sure. I mean, you could probably do this with just regular paper as well, but this is really going to hold.
Yeah.
And then, so I tried this about a bajillion ways. So this is a square, and I tried doing triangles. The square ends up being what's best. So I go just starting at the corner and roll it until you create a little bit of, see, it's like a cone. Oh, that's so pretty.
You guys, look, we could make a little unicorn out of John. Oh, with that. Oh, well, maybe not.
Yeah. And so once
it would go here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's got to be more.
That'd be a little bit of hair. I'd shave around it.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Your little hat is.
And so once you get the shape that you want, I cut off the bottom. Okay. As you can see here, I already have that one done. Yeah. So you just cut off the bottom and then add some glue to it and glue it onto the egg. So I have some already here that are glued on. And then a detail that I really, really love are these beautiful metallic cords. And they come in the different colors, and just use a glue gun. And glue it on so it kind of just swirls around.
Gorgeous.
You glue the top and the bottom. And then, of course, you got to add a little bit of a mane.
Oh, yes.
For these. So these beautiful flowers are from the scrapbooking section of the craft supply store.
Good.
So just so you know, I was searching everywhere. I'm like, there has to be mini flowers somewhere. And there are. They're in the scrapbooking section. And so all you do is take your hot glue gun and a little dab.
Goes on so easy.
And it goes on easy just
Look
like
at that.
God, your place is going to look great on Easter Sunday.
Now, how much would you say making, what, a dozen of these? Or?
For about a dozen, I would say you can, you know, get away with about $10 for a dozen. Yeah. And yeah, super. And I mean, it's so fun. Get a group of friends together and, you know, craft.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of crafting, right? And then, of course, our little unicorn, you can see the back there. And so for the eyes, I highly recommend drawing on there with a pencil first, just so that you know kind of what you're getting into. But
how many times have you messed up?
I could count on one hand.
How perfect your hands are.
And so it's because I haven't had coffee in a little while.
That's good.
And then just the little eyelashes.
Maria, these are beautiful.
They really are.
Aren't they fun?
It does look fun.
So
that one is sleeping with a unicorn head.
They're all
sleeping. These are adorable. You're a little unicorn princess.
Now make one with eyes looking at the one that's sleeping.
Just like one that's kind of like looking. Like
now we're gonna take the marker away from Scott.
All right. Up next, we got financial advisor Brian Gilder, who's a really good guy and smart guy. Answer all your family must-know money questions right here.